guys. You know, my son, he's great. He's super ornery, but he's a good kid, and it's important to tell them, tell our kids and tell those around us that we appreciate them. And so I told him before we went on our trip, I told him, I said, son, you are such a good kid. And he goes, well, I guess that means I'm a great student. I was like, well, how's that? He's like, because you're teaching me how to be a grown-up. And I was like, wow, it just touched my heart. And when we went on our vacation to Universal Studios, it was at the end of the day, we were rushing out trying to leave, and someone dropped a bag and it had a receipt in it. It was like $130, $128 worth of souvenirs and stuff. And so my wife and daughter were in a hurry. We were trying to get somewhere, I don't remember, but they were going. And so I said, well, you guys go ahead, me and Dax will catch up with you. So I run back into the store. First, I thought I saw a lady that dropped it. She goes, no, that's not ours. So we went in to turn it in to the lady up at the store, and we did. Then so we're running back to try to catch up with my wife and daughter. And Dax is like, why are we in such a hurry? I said, because, your mom and your sister, they're ladies, and we need to protect them. We need to make sure they're okay. So we're running. In the midst of running, we hear a scream, but I'm like focused on my wife and daughter. And so I'm just running, but my son stops, and he's like, you can't see what's going on because there's tons of people leaving because it's the end of the day. And he stops and he peeks around. He goes, Dad, come on. I was like, what's going on? He goes, come help. And so I run, and there's a lady, and she's a little overweight, and she fell. And I was like, oh. And so I ran over there, and people were just walking around her, not, just acting like she wasn't there. And this lady was yelling. She's like, can somebody help? I said, that's what I'm here for. And I said, what do you need? I said, where are you hurt? And I was talking to her, and she's like, well, she goes, I said, because she was holding her sore, is your shoulder hurt? She goes, yeah. She goes, but I think I can walk if I could just stand up. So I was like, okay. So her friend that was there, she's real heavy, so I don't know if you can. I was like, I got this. It's okay. So I reached behind her, and I picked her up, and she was able to go on and move her way on her way. But later I pulled my son to the side, and I said, son, this was after the night, after everything was over, we caught up with them, and I told him, I said, son, I want you to know you are awesome. I said, and I always share Bible stories with him and stuff, so I try to make memorable moments memorable. I said, you remember the story of the Good Samaritan? And so everybody walked around and ignored the guy that was hurt, but he took the time out, and it was inconvenient for him, but he helped them. I said, you are a good Samaritan today, and I'm so, so proud of you. And that memorable moment and encouraging our kids when they do good things is so important. But it was such a big up to a dad to see my son do that. But anyway, that's all I had. Encourage those around you. Lift them up when they do good things. If you think something good, say it. That's all I got. Heavenly Father,